The words hung in the sterile, antiseptic-smelling air of the Aether Pharmaceuticals conference room. After 20 years with Aether, Aris, we're restructuring your department. Lena Petrova announced, her voice carrying a barely concealed note of satisfaction. She sat across from me, flanked by Ben from HR, both wearing the carefully crafted masks of corporate regret. The company is pivoting towards faster turnaround projects, Ben added, sliding a manila folder across the polished table. Your contributions to our stable have been valuable, but we're consolidating long-term research under the commercial division. I nodded, accepting the folder without opening it. Inside would be the standard severance, a financial package, extended health benefits, and outplacement services I would never use. I had seen this coming for weeks, ever since an accidental email chain about reducing legacy salary burdens had landed in my inbox. I completely understand, I replied, my voice steady. These strategic shifts are always difficult. Relief flashed across their faces. They'd expected tears, protests. The reaction of a 58-year-old man being put out to pasture in the cutthroat world of big pharma, where youth and speed were prized above meticulous, groundbreaking science. What they didn't know was that I had been preparing for this moment. We'll need you to clear your lab by Friday, Lena continued, gaining confidence from my composure. Your key card, lab access fob, and company tablet will need to be surrendered. Your team will be informed this afternoon. My team, 5 dedicated researchers I had personally trained, the same team that had helped me perfect the Lyrogel delivery matrix, the revolutionary system that allowed Aether's blockbuster cancer drug, Cellularin, to target tumors with unprecedented precision, reducing side effects by 60%. Of course, I said, rising. Is there anything else? They exchanged glances, thrown by my calm demeanor. Lena recovered first. That's all. Thank you for being professional. As I walked back to my lab, I passed the executive wing. Through the glass wall, I saw CEO Carson Wright gesturing at a presentation titled Q3 Profit Margins. The same Carson Wright who had accepted an industry award for Cellularin's innovative delivery, mentioning me only in a footnote as part of the supporting research staff. Back in my lab, surrounded by the quiet hum of dormant equipment, I'd pulled out my personal phone and sent a single text. It's happening. Friday is my last day. The response was immediate. Perfect timing. The patent is secured. Dinner tonight to finalize. I smiled. Today was Wednesday. On Friday, I would leave Aether for the last time. And on Monday would be medicinal. That evening, I met Dr. Isla Vance at the observatory, a restaurant high above the city lights. As the CEO of Viridian Bio, Aether's most principled competitor, she understood the value of what I had created. They actually did it, Isla said, shaking her head after we ordered. To let go of the architect of their flagship product's success. Carson always saw the drug, but never understood the delivery system that made it work. The irony is perfect, I replied. 3 months ago, I discovered the patent application for the Lyrogel matrix had been filed incorrectly by Aether's legal team. A clerical error, they said. But when I checked the internal logs, I found a memo discussing how to claim the matrix as company-developed technology without specific inventor attribution, just before pushing me out. What Aether didn't know was that I had continued refining the matrix on my own time, using my private home laboratory. Those refinements, which increased drug absorption by 50%, existed entirely outside my employment agreement. I had filed for a new comprehensive patent under my own name, with Isla's introduction to a top-tier IP lawyer speeding the process. All the paperwork is finalized, Isla said, sliding a folder across the table. The moment you sign, Viridian Bio officially acquires exclusive licensing rights. The press release goes out Monday, announcing you as our new head of advanced research. I reviewed the documents I already knew by heart. A signing bonus, substantial equity, and royalties from all products using my matrix. What do you think Carson's face will look like? Isla asked. When he realizes he doesn't own the key to his own kingdom. I'm more concerned about my team, I admitted. Already addressed, she said. We have positions for all 5. Lead roles, significant raises. I signed the final page with a flourish. I had secured my future, protected my team, and ensured my work would be valued. To new beginnings, Isla said, raising her glass. And to owning your own formula, I added, clinking my glass against hers. The following Monday, the press release hit the industry news feeds. Viridian Bio acquires exclusive rights to revolutionary Lyrogel delivery matrix. Welcomes creator Dr. Aris Thorne as head of advanced research. The fallout was swift and brutal for Aether. By 10 a.m., my phone was buzzing with texts from my former team. Chaos here. The execs are having a meltdown. Messaged Anya, my lead researcher. I typed back. Check your personal emails. All 5 of you have offers waiting. Aether's stock began to plummet. Their entire cellular and product line was built on my patented matrix. Without a license, they faced a product recall or years of costly, uncertain redevelopment. I settled into my new sun-filled office at Viridian, the respect palpable. When I spoke in meetings, people listened. My age and experience were seen as the assets they were. A week later, a desperate email arrived from Carson Wright himself, pleading for a misunderstanding to be cleared up. I forwarded it to Viridian's legal team without replying. The final blow came when Aether's board, facing a 30% stock drop, fired both Carson Wright and Lena Petrova. The new interim CEO, a pragmatic woman named Elizabeth Gao, emailed me with a respectful offer to negotiate a licensing agreement, publicly acknowledging my role. Months later, I stood at the podium at the Global Biosciences Summit, delivering the keynote address. The audience listened intently as I spoke about innovation, ownership, and the importance of recognizing the people behind the science. After my speech, a young researcher approached me. Your story changed everything for me, she confided. I started keeping a detailed personal lab journal. Smart, I replied. Your discoveries deserve to be protected. As I left the stage, I checked my phone. A news alert confirmed Viridian Bio had surpassed Aether Pharmaceuticals in market valuation for the first time. It was never about revenge. It was about recognition. And finally, after 20 years, my name was permanently attached to the discovery that had changed modern medicine. Exactly where it belonged.